I'm coming at you with a massive attack. I'll leave you flat on your back, smack you with my mighty tackle. Phones will pop, snap, and crackle. This is a blitzkrieg, son. Sit down, I already won. Punishment has to begun. Just let me reload my gun of ones. It's time to get off my pitch. Here I can help you with this. My shadow fring got a shiv, and he likes when you resist. Time to be quiet, don't snitch. I love the thrill of the risk. All day I spin like a disc. You know it deep in your soul. It's in your blood to roll. Bet every dollar you own. It's in your blood to roll. Man, this boy's out of control. It's in your blood to roll. You got some dice to roll. It's in your blood to roll. You know it deep in your soul. It's in your blood to roll. Bet every dollar you own. It's in your blood to roll. Man, this boy's out of control. It's in your blood to roll. You got some dice to roll. It's in your blood to roll. It's in your blood to roll. It's in your blood to roll.
Hello, beautiful coaches, and I forgot to change the caster name, sorry. How's everyone doing today? We're gonna get a really nice playoff game. I'm joined by Los Ray over here.
Hello.
Not Steak Mittens, that's for sure.
I wish I was Steak Man.
You wish you had like that beautiful man mane that Steak has.
Yeah. I mean, I'm getting there, but I'm no on his level. The legendary onions. I know him as onions.
Yeah, onions.
Steak Mains now.
Yeah, that's pretty good. But we're gonna watch some claw against claw. But some of the claw is a lot more claw, so...
There's claw and then there's claw.
And then a lot of claw on this team. So Joppa coming in from G-Man 3C with a disgusting, like super disgusting Nurgle team.
Yeah, it's pretty nasty.
Not much to say there than 6 claw
actually,
mighty
I
blow.
This team up, by the way, there's a cool stat here. This team has played like 57 games and they haven't lost a single Nurgle warrior or the Beast of Nurgle. They've cycled through a lot of goats and a lot of rotters, but not a single Nurgle warrior's died. All of those 4 are the original 4, and they played like 4 or 5 seasons. So what I'm doing is cursing them now so that they all die in this game.
I'm guessing some people over in G-Man wouldn't mind that much, and probably Michael's either, and the rest of the people on the playoffs. So
this is a team that's been up and down. G-Man. It's been started in 4, jumped up to 2, then it got relegated, and I think it came out of 3C with a decent record. So they're back. It's the second time this team's been in playoffs.
What does this beast have? Looks like guard, block, stand firm, grab. All right, that's a pretty nice beast.
Yeah, it's not bad.
It basically has anything he wants. He might just want like a next level if he can get there, which is 1 SPP away. I think you probably pray.
I think it's MNG.
You pray for like what? Probably plus strength. That would be like the capping point for this beast.
Or like another double for pro.
Yeah, I guess the pro double would.
I don't know. Do you take pro or do you take dodge for the meme? I feel like I would take pro.
Well, with Stanford Blotch, it's not too bad.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But I think the main thing is it doesn't have a ball carrying pesticle, so we'll have to carry on the strength ball, which isn't the end of the world, but it means that he has to at least think about how he structures his start of his drive in case it's like a deep.
This is the worst part, I think. Like even though he doesn't have a block. It's just really annoying when there's like a strength for Eastman or Pestigor with that's a killer, because they can get like a strength 5 blitzes anywhere on the pitch, so it gets really annoying to deal with them. Apart from like the rest of the team being super killy, it does have a Pommer also with tackle, block, and pretty standard everything else. Like perfectly like basic build for a Nurgle team, but like. That's the worst part, that it's perfectly well built and it has a lot of SPP.
Mighty Blow Claw first. That's it for me. The fact that on the Pestigors it went Mighty Blow Claw and then block is an afterthought.
Yeah,
it's a real statement of intent.
I think you're. If you go this build, it's like I want to get them to like a higher level eventually. I don't know if there was one that he went guard first, so I probably would go Mighty Blow Claw first with 1, and maybe like the other 3 like Mighty Blow guard. I was gonna do this build instead of like 3 of them.
How I've been doing is like the first one to get to block and then another level got guard, and then all the others are going to get claw mighty blow to like catch up to the guard one in terms of the SVP league.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have had a pretty blessed Nurgle team there. I came first in the greenhorn with Nurgle. Like that's how blessed my team is. So
Oh wow, that's pretty nice. Yeah, that's especially crazy with the Nurgle, because the start is pretty crap.
Oh, I played Practical Snow and just diced him in the first game, and then I had like two Nurgle warriors with block in one game. And from then on, it was just a cakewalk. But yeah, have we had a look at the Necro team yet? Because we were told not to be biased against them, and we've already just completely ignored them. Feel kind of bad.
So pretty normal Necro team. Like, to be fair, like Michaels has probably the most like fair Necro team on like all the postseason. Probably maybe even like all of like develop REBBL. So
yeah, I have casted a team that had no Mighty Blow on the werewolves.
Okay, that's a little bit more fair.
Which is quite fair. And I think they won. I can't remember. I think it was the team that managed to beat Gunnerside into the floor.
We do have a really nice white that can do like some plays on the sideline and be pretty safe with jokes like surfing and stand firm.
It's a good little piece that does a lot.
Problem is like this team is really good. I feel like against hybrid teams, like he has a good setup for hybrids or like even like AG teams. Doesn't feel too great against a killer team like that one.
The 2 guard is going to be such a problem.
Yeah. I don't know what he's gonna get for endorsements. I guess
Chaining would 200, I think.
Chaining's not bad, but like I would be tempted to like get something else. I don't know what he could get. Like you want the bribe for sure.
Live, by the way.
Okay, let's go over there and take a look. But I think you want the bribe for sure. I just don't know if
we'll see how he plays. Another thing is Wizard Babe and just try and survive, because you do have regen and there's a fair few zombies, so it'll be interesting.
All right. Well, there's a bit of games going on. I actually
it's a bit of a busy night in REBBL, but I think this is the only game in the postseason.
Yeah, I think I caught a game from my clan.
Oh, nice.
I didn't know it was happening.
So my clan's doing better than usual. We've normally last place, but we've won 3 weeks out of like 5. So
nice.
We're gonna get by ourselves. Anyway.
Right. So jumping in, let's see.
The kickoff is a riot. We haven't caught that. Necro on offense. Seems alright.
Yeah, I think that's right. Oh yeah, sorry sir. I always forget about the gambling.
Oh yeah, gambling.
Let me get that.
I have 2.2k fruitlessly gambled. Jana, how you doing? Good to see you. Inducement check. They got nothing. What? I'm confused. I thought they had inducements. Apparently they don't. Did they hire someone? Oh, maybe I understand.
Hope I'm writing Chernobyl.
Oh yeah, they have a wizard. They have a wizard. Wizard bribe. And babe. So he must have burnt some money.
That seems to be fine. Let's put a...
You got all the degenerate REBBL gamblers waiting. The wolf comes in and does nothing.
Get predicting, guys. There we go. So let's see who goes for Michael's.
The G-man coach.
For the kill. So yeah, we have bribe, a wizard, and a babe. So that's nice.
Yeah.
Pretty good combo.
I think he's burnt money for that.
Yeah, and two badge is pretty nice, especially having regen. That's probably gonna come in handy. It's gonna depend of if the regen lands in good players, right? If like someone gets hit, that's a good piece, and if they get armor broken and get a casualty, if it lands the regen, that's probably gonna be really strong for the Necro. Ooh, decay.
There we go.
And not a send off, so That's a good start for the Necro. One rotor
Yeah,
out.
nice 3 out to open things up. Good statement of intent from the Dirty player.
2-man Nurgle bench Harinsor. 2 rotors over here. So he's gonna... I think Joppa... Michael's told us that Joppa bought an extra rotor before this game. So
Yeah,
he's gonna have to get through a bunch of pieces. So it's not gonna be too easy to win this battle with Dirty player.
I think the main problem is that there's not enough guard on the... I don't think there's enough guard on the Necro. The Nurgle will just throw everyone into the front line and then the turn after just block them all with Claw Mighty Blow. I can't see much beyond that. But who knows?
Right. Looks like watch a damn game listy Yudong. It's gonna be fine.
Oh, that is one hell of a name. I love that name.
I'm surprised it even fits in the name thing from Blood Bowl.
Yeah, you're really stretching it.
No, the betting's still there. Yeah, you can still do it. You have a little bit of time.
The bet
Hurry
is,
up! It's about to end. Run! Do it!
Yeah. Currently,
too late.
Favorite is the G-Man team. For all of the REBBL fanboys out in chat, looks like G-Man's predicted to take this one according to Twitch chat. But what do they know?
Evening, Don. Evening, Jiminy Rick. Oh, Don. How can anyone dare cheer for this Nurgle?
I am. I just want to
damn
die.
I guess you could like it for them to go forward but then die, so that you don't have to get destroyed over
I'm
there.
going into Division 4, so I'm
Yeah.
not going to see these guys. I think it's the first time I've played in Division 4 next season. I'm looking forward to it. Anyway.
Oh, he's from your Deep Rick? Makes sense. Truck betting against Michaels, just Michaels can prove him wrong.
I like that. That's a really good incentive to bet, the old spite.
I actually think the bet's still going on for anyone that wants to try it. Maybe you have to refresh or something. It says that still 1 minute remaining.
Yeah, it said it had like 2 minutes left last I looked at it. I'm kind of surprised at how much Joppa stood off there. Like, I would thought at least the Beast would like start occupying people, but playing it safe, I guess.
Yeah, he just went for the one blitz and then just wait it out. So
He took the blitz, and then when something didn't instantly die, he was like, "Huh, that's not how this is supposed to work."
gets a stun, so that's nice. He's gonna pin down that Nurgle warrior. If he can actually pin him down, like those guys, for a couple of turns, he might be able to get a really nice gank foul. Like next turn or in a couple of turns.
Be careful here that he doesn't let Joppa chain push these zombies away and get a big gang foul on the piling on white.
Yeah.
But speaking of gang foul,
okay. Yeah, that's definitely a brave pylon right there. Because there is a dirty player very, very close. I think it's kind of tough though to get this push play. He can do it with he can do it with Rotter, right? Or
okay, no, that zombie moving up has killed it. I think it was Beast. It was going to go Beast on top of Pooley, and then you blitzed from the side and chain push like that. Potentially.
Yeah, he can do it with the... Okay.
Let's see.
He needs to put a lot of people basing though. He's gonna need to chain push twice out onto the stun warrior to get this. Looks like he's not going to do it.
Just going to try and get blocks in.
Yeah, try to get the other white with Claw Mighty Blow. Alright, that's a stun, but not too bad for Michaels there. Gets out of that problem for a bit, and he might be able to set up to get some punches next turn, so that should be nice. I wonder when he's gonna start pulling the trigger with sniffy buttons. The problem is he's Nurgle, so it's kind of scary using that Claw Mighty Wolf.
Yeah, you gotta check it. It's a good spot with like the guard that you play. There's no real option for the Claw Wolf at the moment. Let's see what. Oh, there we go.
Oh, there goes a zombie, but he's gonna be back though.
Yeah, it opens up the middle of the pitch for the Nurgle now.
Yeah,
the
they
stand
can.
firm there. It's already looking a bit. You know, that stand firm Nurgle warrior, if it moves up, and I imagine it probably will. It's gonna have to take some attention.
Maybe he'll put it on the dirty player.
Yeah, probably.
Because it's gonna be hard to like set up a nice hit plus foul on that side for Michaels.
Kind of surprised he didn't carry on with the blitzed piece, because he could have brought him in and then supported the stand firm. But just left him there. I don't know. I didn't check the move. Maybe he didn't have enough movement. But
I think he had one more square with the warrior.
Well, Joppa lets it go.
Okay. Maybe scared of getting a foul over there. Could be a thing, right? Because if he only moves the warrior up, he can then maybe set up for like a blitz with the wolf, and then if he doesn't get the removal, he can do it with the zombie, with the foul with the zombie over there, with probably like 2 or 3 assists.
Hopefully. That's first half. We're already on to turn 4. Both coaches are playing pretty quickly here. Which is nice, because usually not much happens in the first few turns, so it's nice that they get through it, you know, about a minute each. It's fair.
Yeah, it's the worst when someone takes 3 minutes on like positioning one single zombie. It's like,
Yeah, it's like
please, just
the worst
put
for
it
me is
somewhere.
just when it's like the dwarf mirror and they're both jockeying each other by 1 square. Then
Oh,
the opponent,
God.
someone takes like 3 minutes and 30 seconds to pass turn. I'm just like, I mean, I get it's complicated, but I mean,
Yeah.
like, just think of the casters, you know. This is kind of a weird spot.
Too bad the baby dwarfs cannot get more than 1 people on each post-season tournament.
Yeah.
Every season makes me sad. I think there was one time that one of the seasons I qualified, there were like 4 dwarves on playoffs and challengers.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's been the most for a while. Probably like on the first seasons of the league, there were probably more.
Yeah,
I would think so.
at least proportionately, when there was only like 20 coaches in the league.
Yeah.
And I feel not very qualified to comment on how these guys are playing, but I feel like if I was Michaels, I feel like I'd be standing more in the middle of the pitch right now than just out in the wide zone, especially when those Nurgle warriors haven't stepped up, because Joppa's just offered him the space.
Ooh, this is gonna be not stand firm. Okay, I thought he was gonna stand firm there to get a nice foul. I guess he can still do it over there on the front. But he would be safer on the back, because he could have like stand firm into the golem, and then
Okay.
and then like foul from there. Yeah, like even get the other wolf to like assist on that foul.
I think he's happy with just a 2 and dirty player.
Oh, there's a den. Regen is
Ooh.
OP though. Okay.
Man, I tried my best to curse these warriors, but they just...
Apparently they are immortal, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if that's why he has
Oh, nice
never lost a
pencil,
warrior. Maybe he has really good warrior regen dice.
Yeah, I'd imagine. And also, I imagine that, especially in league play, once you get up to like 5 or 6 Claw Mighty Blow, a lot of teams just say no to it and don't fight it as much as they maybe should.
Yeah.
Right, well, they're down 2 to Nurgle at the moment. So 1 player disadvantage, but...
And especially like
No real
one being a warrior, it's pretty good for like a moving forward for Michaels.
Yeah.
I think we might get a nice hit on the movement 5 white though. I think there might be a play there. Unless he wants to like really bog down these golems.
Yeah, I feel like that is pretty much always the hit. Because it gives you good field position as well. Kind of forces them to either spend a turn blitzing up the middle or to commit past the other Nurgle warrior for the touchdown.
What is happening in chat?
I don't know. I'm confused.
Some sort of wordplay happening.
I'm too stupid for that. Sorry.
All right. I guess you could also go for the golem since you're already getting stuck over there. Wouldn't be the worst idea. Yeah, looks like that's the play.
Consideration.
But it's the guard guy. So
the Nurgle warrior column screen on that left-hand wide zone line is looking a bit out of position now because it has to be the dirty players have to step up into the fight, which is not ideal to say the least. See.
Yeah, I think that means he's probably gonna blitz this guard golem.
Yeah, I'd imagine.
And he could even like pylon from there. Because if he can get like the armor break with the pylon or like something over there. Ooh, he's going for the white. Okay.
GFI blitz.
Oh no.
And the GFI failed.
Oh, and pushes. That's a free hit now for Michaels.
I just feel like the strength 4 goat kind of just did all that, but I guess it doesn't have foul appearance, so you know it's a foul appearance trigger. Now the other Nurgle warrior has to. I feel like I don't say has to, but probably should just step up and help, because otherwise this is just a gang foul. Yeah.
So like I wonder why he didn't go for like if he wanted to commit to the white, why he didn't go for like the killer.
I'm surprised he didn't go for like a piling on hit, because if you notice the dirty player's based over on the right hand side, so even if he frees up, it's still GFIs for the foul.
Yeah, you don't GFI and for the blitz, and you also, if you don't get the knockdown, like you get pushes against the stun frame, you could even like dodge away.
I mean, yeah, it does feel like a mistake, mainly because the strength 4 Pestigore is pretty much the same piece, it just doesn't have foul appearance.
Killer is movement 5. Oh, okay, that makes sense now. He could have done it with Priest Sticker, but that would be a little bit more scary because of the unlock. No knockdowns here is actually amazing for Michaels.
Yeah, it gives Michaels something to work with. That's a cheeky both down.
Scrub versus scrub action there with the zombie and the rotter. But these are a lot of hits he wants to take.
There are a lot of hits, but I feel like Joppa's in a decent position. At least in the center, we'll see.
I don't know, this is kind of scary. I guess he has him bogged down a bunch, but... And this is a free foul on another warrior.
Unless he gets some random armor 9 breaks without Mighty Blow, I don't think it's that scary. Because both the Pestigores are back there, so there's not too much...
Yeah, but with like movement 7 and 8, like Wolves, you don't need to do much about like
they are, yeah, they're moving 7-8, but they're like 7 or 8 squares away from the safeties, so I don't think. But I think Joppa's going to see them coming, if that makes sense. It looks like they're going to go for the strength 4 with the claw.
Yeah, and you can get like a hit on that rotor on the back with the zombie at the end, and then do the killer hit on the warrior.
Here we go.
either one dice or
Oh,
refund.
did he forget? He forgot strength 4 and it's a 1 dice, but it works anyway because he didn't take block.
Okay, that's a good a way to do it, I guess.
That was
I think you might put the guard guy over there and do these blocks. Like try to kill this warrior on the back with the killer. I think that's not a bad idea. Nope, looks like he's just gonna protect over there. Okay.
No, he's gonna protect 4.
Yeah, I don't think he remembered the strength there. Okay, so we are gonna get a foul on the strength guy.
Oh, no send off again.
And no region, I think. Yeah, that's gonna stick.
Alright.
Well, looks like Traug's fouling, coaching.
Oh, and that's a nice knockdown. That's a really useful 1 die power there that stops the Beast of Nurgle from freeing up.
Yeah, you don't get hit and you can free up the zombie to protect the other white. Yeah, there you go.
Okay. Man, that...
That's pretty huge. Like
What
that
do you
one
think Joppa
sticking.
could have done? What do you think Joppa could have done differently to stop this? Like,
I think like blitzing the golem instead of blitzing on the back, right, was better. Like yeah, you want to take this guy out, but as Nurgle, you probably shouldn't be that scared of a movement 5 mighty blow pylon white.
I think honestly, I think if he still had his 4th warrior on that side, then to blitz on the killer is reasonable. But when you've already lost like one of the main parts of your defense, there you need to be able to adjust and see, oh, that's unfortunate. I need to move one of my other Nurgle warriors across, even if it takes me 2 turns because he's moving 4.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, this happens.
Yeah, and now Michaels has like the full forward position now. 1 Pestigor is not gonna be enough to stop this. And the warriors are completely out of position,
and
especially with that.
Your defense is more important because they have a wizard. You're going to be attacking into a wizard, which without your main ball carrying goat. So you really want to, it's not a case of just letting them go and then scoring on your drive, because scoring on your drive is not guaranteed.
Yeah.
In this matchup.
And you cannot rely on like the full killer mentality on this matchup against Necro.
Especially against the regen with the bench, it's, even if it fires, it might not work. You need to be able to play different. Looks like Joppa's just going to let this one go, though, judging from how his pieces are positioned.
Yeah. He might... Do we, dodge here and foul this white? I think he probably should.
I think he should. He needs to try and get something going here.
Yeah, there we go.
Because Michaels might even go for the dirty player foul next turn, so there's a dual purpose. Just a stun though.
But that's gonna give him a next turn of fouling that white again.
Yeah.
For free, so. Where do you blitz if you are Michaels? It feels kind of bad though. Maybe on the rotor, dirty player rotor. Yeah, that's gonna be the assist. Blitz with the whites.
With whites, yeah. Makes sense. And then you make it academic with the ball.
And then you push your white down, so that he has to move players to assist on the foul. He doesn't get the free acing of the other rotor.
And this is kind of why Necro are more popular than Nurgle is, because Necro have some of the kill power that Nurgle has, and that they can get dirty player and calamity blow, but they also have movement 8 pieces, whereas Nurgle is stuck at movement 6.
Yeah.
You end up with positions like this where the Nurgle is playing. I feel like playing for 1-1 and then overtime is kind of what Joppa's restricted to now, unless the Claw Mighty Blow really kicks in over the next few turns. You never know. But yeah, interesting drive. I think. I feel like Joppa had a chance at the start to just really impose himself and just base everything up with all the Claw Mighty Blow at once, and I don't think Michaels would have been able to stop all of it, but he stood off, he waited, he lost a Nurgle warrior, and then sort of ignored the fact that he'd lost the Nurgle warrior and done his defensive makeup, and then obviously that cost him a touchdown.
Yeah, that's a thing I talk about in a couple of other games, like this season, other seasons. Sometimes people, I feel like they kind of go half in on their plan. If your plan's gonna be bog down the Necro, like smash into their face and like beat them down to a pulp.
Yeah.
You gotta base up your guards and like position those guard warriors to like
He had
make
a
it
massive strength
tough.
and guard advantage going into the game, and on paper it should have been very difficult for Michael to score. I think the hesitation. I think if you remember back on like turn 2 or turn 1, where he went in for the blitz, got the stun, and sort of he took a minute, looked at the position, and decided not to commit after committing 2 warriors straight up. Felt a bit of like a half and half turn, which isn't how you want to start a playoff match. Not that I know, I'm terrible at playoff Blood Bowl, but I feel like the 50-50 is not the way to go.
Yeah, gotta go in with a game plan and like execute it.
I think
not...
it feels like I'm watching a regular season game where both coaches are sort of, they're fighting for it, but they're not about to risk life and limb. I think they're both wary. I think Joppa's wary of the fact this is still a lot of turns left to play, and he doesn't want to lose it all straight away. But,
especially if you're like against a wizard, it feels like not like going in, kind of like bad. But yeah, I do like that reroll. That was a good reroll. Try to get one of those whites out. Especially I think he should be more concerned about getting one of the 2 guard pieces out of the pitch rather than the killer. If you are the Nurgle here.
Especially a guard or a golem, just to really cement the. I think he already had the advantage without getting a removal, but really like hammer home the advantage in terms of blocking and formation and things like that. Let's see.
Just gonna run away, screen a little bit. Probably put the Mighty Blow Wolf on the left side so that he's safer. Yeah, screen with the Golem.
Yeah, this is perfectly competent play. At least in my eyes. It's weird. Literally a few hours ago, I was doing because my mentee is playing Nurgle in college. I was reviewing like a 1100 Nurgle match where there's one block. Oh, there's a skull into Claw Mighty Blow, and now I'm seeing like all the Claw Mighty. I was like, oh yeah, no, this is how Nurgle's supposed to be played. Not
just a weird thing. I guess this guy's pretty slow, so it might not matter. I guess this position is fine for Michaels, but he didn't need to like position like that with the wolf. He could have like closed this screen pretty efficiently. Like at this cage and not have like any hole on the back, because there could still be a what is it, 1 2 3 4 5 6. Oh no, he cannot get there, he's too damn slow.
No, the wolf in that spot stops anything but a miracle beast play from sticking to this ball, and he might go for it. He might just click beast, click near the ball and just trust in the Agi 1.
Yeah,
I doubt we'll see it though. More stuns on the zombies. They're doing their job. They're just hanging around.
Yeah, taking punches on their faces. That's what they do. Then sometimes foul people.
Yeah, and this is where Necro has the edge in that your line fodder has regen and theirs has decay. So
yeah,
you're gonna win the ground game eventually if you can just survive the initial onslaught of Claw Mighty Blow. And to be fair, there wasn't really much of 1-2 survive. So I feel like Michaels is in quite a good spot now. We'll see how this pond goes.
Sideline, I think the Necro got a stone with the claw, and then the dirty player went over and fouled to get the removal.
Yes, I think that's right. Thick Skull saves the day, although there is a babe in play, so odds are that was coming back anyway, but still no joy for Joppa. We're going to see a gang foul here. GFI into the gang foul. On the Dauntless. This is a Dauntless white, so a useful piece to get rid of if you can.
Yep, and I think the guard is the more like a good piece to like the really important thing to get away. Like he did target the 2 most important players there for this matchup, which are the 2 guard pieces. So I think that was a good turn for Joppa. But sadly, he didn't get anything to go. The stuns are nice. They happen, but at this point of the half, it doesn't matter. So.
Man, Necro. That 1 regen. they still have their full bench.
Well, to be fair,
Their name.
Singe, he has been getting some armor breaks. It just hasn't been removal, so the claw is not there to get the removal; it's there to get the armor break. So just gotta roll a little bit better on the removal. And I think those stones could have been way better if the positioning was a little bit tighter for Joppa. To have made the Necro suffer a little bit more.
A little bit loose, but
I think we do have like full fodder on the for the line, so this is nice for Michael. He has.
you can even bench his best players to protect against the rock, which is what we should be doing if we're being fully safe.
Yeah, looks like the ghoul is gonna
You'd
go
hate
out.
to see a rock just come in from the sky and murder Sniffy Bottoms in cold blood.
Yeah.
Potentially from angry Twitch chatters who betted on the Nurgle team.
He didn't bench him though. He had the chance to bench another player.
Oh yeah, is the prediction in? Can we see the breakdown? So there are 9 people backing the Nurgle here. We're probably feeling a bit sheepish after that first half. And the lucky 5 people backing the Taint Burglars are set to make a 1 to 2.6. So at least double their money.
Maybe I should just click delete on the prediction. Make everyone sad.
Yeah, maybe. Do it just on turn 15 as well.
Oops, I misclicked, guys. I'm sorry.
Oh. Nothing doing here.
Yep, more stones. And now, like, with that, this is already okay for Michaels.
Yeah.
Because now, even if he gets
yeah.
two zombies now, he has a full team anyway, so he's gonna be okay. It might matter for overtime if we can get there, but it's looking harder and harder for Joppa.
Well,
Pony,
KO.
I think that zombie has been taken out a lot of times on the. He got taken out like 3 times on the last game of playoffs for Michael.
Do you think we have scope for a... Hang on, 1, 2, 3. I think we have scope for a Beast of Nurgle Vanity Pass here just to close out the half. Nope.
Oh, it's gonna be a Rotter Vanity Pass.
Boo. No guts. Doesn't work anyway.
Yeah, he should have pylon on that KO for sure. I don't know why he didn't.
Yeah.
And he probably should have fouled too.
Yeah, fouling is probably more important than a Vanity Pass in the playoffs.
I guess he is down now. He has 2 guys out, so he technically doesn't have a bench anymore. I guess, yeah, you probably don't foul there.
Yeah, I guess without a bench, then you've still got 8 if Joppa's winning this, it's going to be probably another 16 turns of Blood Bowl. So
I think you fouled if you got 2 casualties on the first 2 zombies and then you foul the 3rd, because then you are gonna be even.
Then it would be a tempo foul, as the stage would say. It would be a tempo foul.
Yeah.
All right, setting up nice and deep so that Nurgle have to make some choices when it comes to the blitz, especially if they knock down all the zombies and stun them all again, which is probably what's going to happen.
I'm gonna keep our ghoul safe so that he can be around for the overtime if that happens.
Anyway, it's a new half. New set of downs for Maiden Chernobyl. Roster ball carrier looks like it's going to happen. The one downside to the protective deep setup is that Joppa can just stack the line. Not really have to worry about a blitz. Nice.
It's just gonna be very, very tough though. Because even people were saying that that's an inconsequential like Pestigor going out. That really is not, because you need the mobility, right? You're now down to 1 movement 5 Pestigor, so everyone that can carry the ball is movement 5.
Exactly.
And 90% of them are scrub rotors that don't have
Yeah.
any skills, so
It's also a strength 5 blitz,
yeah, that is also
which,
true. 3 hits on the
albeit, you know,
golems.
you should have enough guard so you don't need... This is the kind of thing, it's sort of, with this much guard, it
Ooh.
might almost become redundant in that you should be able to get 2 dice hits anyway, but just in case in those difficult, you know, turn 16, turn 15 situations, it's nice to just have a strength 5 blitz potentially on the table. The zombies, as usual, just not taking any damage.
Nope, just a stun.
So now it's a foul or no foul situation.
Just a little bit dizzy, and that's the best this clock can do.
Yeah.
Well, that was not even clock, that was the beast.
Reminds me like it's almost like I'm watching Sean Mann's Nurgle team where they just don't hurt anyone until it really, really matters and they just KO like 3 pieces in a turn. That's what we see.
I think it's fine to not give him a blitz on these players. Let him punch over everyone else, and then you can bog them down a little bit. You all are also gonna have the
Yeah,
the
they have
bolt.
Wizard and 2 Werewolves. Should be enough.
I think the only bad thing that could be about setting up this far back as Michaels is that if there was a nice like a back kick or something, he could have taken advantage of that with a bolt and the wolves getting through.
It could have ended the game right there. I think on balance, what he's doing is correct. As we see first reroll of that, because like the bolt should be ending the game for you no matter what turn it is. Like whether it's turn 15 or turn 9, it still ends the game for you. This way, it just keeps you a little safer in case you don't get the nice kick off in a blitz. Yeah, both. The killers aren't doing much so far. It feels like both of the piling ons haven't gotten a whole lot done. I want to say.
Yeah, I guess
the one RMB blitz that did the best scoring, but
yeah, I guess he could have eaten that double skull on the white, but I think he was concerned about the foul next turn.
Yeah, they pairs right there. I think you'd still foul that even if you have 11. Still no bribe burn.
Nope.
Bribe is.
Ooh.
Here's redundant.
Cheeky zombie foul. And another one? Oh no.
The cheek of the 2 4+. This is just to rub salt in the wound. Not only can they're like line rats almost, just rubbery. Can't lay a hand on them.
Yeah, he has a bribe still.
Yep, still has a bribe and still has the wizard, most importantly.
And a babe. Now we have a wall forward that can do some repositioning going through the back if there's any need for that. We have a nice setup in the middle to like bog down the Nurgle a little bit with zombies. Those 4 pluses were really, really good for Michaels there.
Exactly. They'll buy him. They could buy him an extra turn's worth of lack of progress. When your ball carrier is movement 5, that might start to add up.
Oh.
Finally, we do remove the zombie from the field of play.
We
After what feels like forever.
We graduated from rolling stunts into rolling chaos now.
Maybe the gloves have finally come off the Nurgle team.
Yeah, they went into the back and like sharpened their claws a little bit before this half.
Yeah, they took the training claws off that they used in the practice. They left them on by accident in the first half. Now they got the real ones. Okay. Joppa just trying to set up to avoid too juicy a fireball. Although, if you can bait out a wizard at this stage, I think you'd be kind of happy with it, to be honest.
Yeah, I think
I'd be happy.
I think his more like his biggest concern is just like trying to gain as much forward movement as he can because of the movement 5 wall carrier.
Yeah. Not letting the zombie get inside his formation, like they're setting up the front around the zombie, showing it the respect. That's a good reposition. 5-man fireball. If they want it.
It's not bad, but I don't think he needs to take this. Michael
No, he
should
doesn't
probably
need
be
to.
happy to like
It's
just
bait.
reposition and bog them down a little bit. Let's one corner of like these rotors, or maybe the warrior on the back. We'll see.
Yeah. Nice thing with just the movement 5 upon Y is that you don't need to commit your killer wolf onto the like pick off pieces. You can just do that with the white and then keep the wolf in reserve for when they're needed.
Yeah. And like the good thing that Michaels can do here is like if he can slow them down enough, he can just like turn 15 bolt the bolt carrier, and then the Nurgle need to pick up, probably handoff, and then like probably GFI to score or something like that. So that should be the plan for Michaels here.
That's a very deep wolf. I mean,
yeah, I don't think
I don't know.
The Nurgle are fast enough to like get anywhere near like before, like even like 3 squares up, like 2 squares up with the golems in front.
I'd be tempted just to put if I was Michaels, I'd be so tempted just to put the sidestepping at the Logi Wolf in the Nurgle backfield. Just to force them into like a full cage at all times, and like force them to commit a couple of pieces to back corners of a cage.
Yeah.
And that will help make the fight easier, especially when they have this much guard up front.
Well, he's doing kind of like a similar thing, another 4+, I guess it, with the golems on the front, bogging down the rotors, which is a good thing, right? Like if he can like get the rotors to stay back, stuck on golems, even if the rest of the team move forward, then you bolt this guy, and that's probably GG. Like it's gonna be tough because he has then to maybe pick up and hand off or something like that.
It's good. The block guard Sandfam Golem is in a really strong position right now. And they're really gonna have to try and figure out how to deal with him over the course of the drive.
Back to stuns. Didn't even need claw on that one.
Without needing anything. Yeah, here we go.
Nope.
A 5.
Too low on the injury dice. That was a really good roll on the armor dice though, but not good enough.
Yeah, I got 3 clean, but can't stick anything.
Look. Taking that tally of the claw hits.
Oh, it's nice. We got someone tracking that. Yeah, 6 skill did save the days already, right? I imagine the stand for Nuggery will stand in front of the flesh golem, right? And help out the rotter. And...
Yeah, he needs to like start forcing this. Gotta do the dwarf dwarf layout, like just basing everyone in front, so that you can try to get through.
I don't know, would you have put the stand firm out there? I would have stuck them in the center and try and fight through the middle. Because at least you have options, like you can go either side with your movement 5 rotter. I feel like it's going to come down to just forcing as wide a defense as possible. Because if they stack up a double screen on you, and they only need to make it like 2 columns wide or 2.5 columns wide, you're not going to score. Especially against a wizard, you need to make them screen off as wide as you can.
Nice, that's good. Yeah. That's good. That's better. Gotta base on people
I can understand it now.
And be aggressive. If he doesn't start basing and like try to push through, he's not gonna get anywhere. Maybe that's why his warriors have lived for so long, but that's not gonna let him win this match.
Never uses it. Yeah, potentially. Yeah, he needs to jam this turn, and so he can, because he needs a couple of turns to just get the hits in. Like, the Mass Claw Mighty Blow is really redundant if you're only going to get 1 or 2 hits per turn.
Yeah.
With it. You know? That's why Chorfs are so lethal, even if they need it for doubles, because all they need is 1 or 2 Claw Mighty Blow, and they blitz with 1, and the other one gets a cheap hit, and then everyone else is just block guarding anyway. The downside of all this Claw MB is if you don't want to use it, then it's like 40 TV bloat on every piece that has it.
But he is basic now more, so that's good. This is a good plan.
I think he was listening to us. He's spaced up. Good. No cowards here. Not in our playoffs.
We could set up for a 1D on the stand frame, but that feels like bad, and then serve this other warrior. But it feels a little bit too crap.
Yeah.
Because we have doubtless on
I
the
will
white.
say my strategy of putting slurps in the Nurgle backfield might have stopped the base up for Michaels, because currently the back half is a little bit exposed, but there's nothing for the Necro to exploit it quite yet. But I don't know. I'm not a Necro coach, so I'm hesitant to tell them how to play.
Yeah, this is kind of tough now for Michaels. He did this is what should have happened from the start of this match. Nurgle
This should have been turn 1 from the Nurgle doing exactly this to Michaels' front line of zombies. Especially when both the flesh golems came into the right wide zone, you should have just based up everywhere else.
Yeah.
And then force Michaels to make a decision on turn 2 as opposed to letting him see how his Claw Mighty Blow Wolf did. It turns out he did quite well, as well as the third player.
So there's still this play.
With the Necro, they can create fouls. They just can't sustain a fight, in my opinion.
Okay, we're gonna try to free up the zombies on the back and reposition. Ooh,
Foul appearance.
Instant reroll on fire
Michaels is down to 1 reroll.
Okay.
Something overtime format.
Something. The plan is gonna be foul again.
Yeah. Well, it's worked so far. It's worked very well so far.
He wants those fouls, Rick. That's why the reroll is gonna happen there.
That's a big commitment on the foul, isn't it?
Oh, it's a good commitment. Gets him out for now.
Finally, the ref decides to
stop this nonsense. Yeah. Okay, this now looks like it's not an accident from Michael, so I'm actually gonna call him out for it. Ooh, okay. I like that.
Yeah, it's good. It's good because, ideally, he's fouling with a dirty player. So, unless he wants to risk the beast going stupid, he's probably going to have to blitz poop sock the zombie. So, I feel like that white is actually kind of safe at the moment, at least for this turn. Because if they can just get a KO off on the flesh golem, they're in such a good spot in Nurgle, I think. Because that foul put everyone... Because everyone was goal side of the ball, and now they're not, so Nurgle have a decent chance here.
But it might not matter, it feels like it doesn't matter because of the bolt. I think the only really, really rough thing that could happen is if Michael bolts the rotor and there's magnet hands, which is a thing these playoffs apparently. So.
True. Magnet hands can and will happen. Okay. Well, we're not going to go for a dirty player foul, which feels a little bit weird to me, because I imagine you want to foul the thick skull piece, and dirty player counters the thick skull. So,
or just blitz is white and foul the white.
Good blitz, forces a second hit.
Only problem with that is it doesn't really move him forward too much.
No, it is only turn 12, though. You don't need to move too much further forward this time. Oh, both push skull, that's a shame. He has 4 rerolls, he's thinking about it.
I think he might. It wouldn't be a bad reroll this one.
Well, he's got a 3 reroll advantage, yes, and he gets rewarded with a POW. Does he get anything more? No.
Oh, yes, actually.
Well, yeah, for the drive. Regen is putting in some work here, isn't it?
Yeah, and that's a guard out for this drive, so that's gonna make the movement for Joppa way easier now. And Claude did nothing there again, yeah. Claude is just a lie this game.
I think it's 8. Is it 8 side right now? I think it's 8 side.
I like that rotor going forward.
Yeah, 9 Nurgle and 8 Necro on the pitch right now, but Necro have a much bigger reserve than Nurgle at the moment.
Yeah, and they like the rotor might not come back, right? So that's gonna
Yeah,
hurt.
exactly.
I think you might need to like try to kill this rotor in front. Because if you can take out another of the AG3 out, then the bolt like at the end of the half becomes better and better and better like every turn. So that's a big like a target. Either with the whites, but I think that's GFI, so that might not happen, or with the wolf. Probably should be a fine with the wolf.
I feel like that roster's a little bit of a gimme because you're not seriously suggesting that the other roster's going to come up and cage off of it. It's just he's just sort of out there living life.
No, but that's the thing about that rotor is like he's forward in case of the bolt to score. So I think you should respect that rotor is there.
Well, I mean,
and take him out.
Turn 12. I don't know. Even if the bolt happens, he's still got time to pick it up and recover. Assuming. Of course,
no, I'm just saying that you gotta respect it so that you punch him down and get him bogged down, so that when it comes to turn 15 and you bolt, like the IG3s are in a weird spot, or they are completely out of the pitch.
Ideally. Yeah, I don't know if I was Joppa. If I was Joppa, I don't know if I'd have offered that hit. I think I might have just kept him and let him try and fight the foul appearance myself. Because I've got a very keen eye on the clock, because like, imagine he's going to bolt me turn 15, so I need to have lots of people in range and turn 15, but that's 3 turns away and they're not goal-sided with me. Joppa doesn't need to fight through anything here, because it's all in the centre and it's all movement 4, apart from like the one werewolf. So we'll see. That just feels like a hanging piece, as we say in chess. But see. No foul on the flesh column, sadly. Could be a bit of a problem.
G-Man fear of the wizard.
Essentially. This isn't safe.
Yeah. I don't know why he's there. Is he trying to bait the frenzy trap?
It's a weird half turn. Like, he either is going to finish this cage fully, or he has to commit to a gang foul on the flesh golem to just stun it again. Oh my god, he's left it hanging. The sidestep wolf can get in here with 2 GFIs, I'm pretty sure.
Firewood could also be pretty sexy here, actually. I wouldn't
Fireball and then Mighty Blow Wolf over the top of the rotter. That rotter should have been 2 squares to the left, because then it actually does a job. At the moment, he's just sort of... Actually, no. I say that. 2 squares to the left, he just goes in the other way. But at least it's guard, you know. It forces a red die hit. Albeit a frenzy one. But... yeah, an odd turn. With that.
The only problem with that play is that you push into the Nurgle, right? So you are just asking for magnet hands. So the scatter possibility is pretty crappy for Michaels.
But you have the other wolves to come in from underneath, right?
Yeah.
So
if there's like a bounce onto the back, then that's amazing. Like that basically ends the game. But looks like he's not. He might not take it. Maybe he will. We'll see. He's kind of setting up for maybe taking it. I need sidestep. I guess there's 2 tackle pieces, so but there's still sidestep, so he could reposition.
I think the problem is frenzy. He can't just hit it and stay. He has to get into the claw mighty blow if he wants to take this hit.
But at least you don't get served.
Like he's taking it, because if he was going to just blitz the rotter, he'd have based it with the other wolf, but he hasn't. So that implies that Michaels is at least thinking about this, and I don't know where else he. Yeah, okay, he's decided against it. Oh, if that had rolled a 1, tough turn. So he gets away with it.
Oh, there was another IG3.
Yep.
That's good.
And one of the other IG3s is now based on a flesh golem.
Yeah.
The other one is the furthest behind piece And the dirty player is also based by a zombie. So things are looking really good for Michael's here because a bolt is suddenly really dangerous with that removal. Yeah, I think that turn 12 from Joppa, there was a big other idea where you spend the turn freeing up the dirty player and then just stay where you are and gang foul the other best god and try and get him out from underneath your team.
Yeah.
But that might have been too slow. That's probably what I would have tried to do.
Maybe not. Maybe not, actually. I wouldn't have hated that. Looks like he's gonna go for the GFI here on the wall.
I think he might try. Do you think he's going to try and get a score here before the wizard comes in?
He could, but I think that's just like easy. Like considering the Michael's gonna have his ghoul, like all of the team back. Like his bench, his chaos are basically the bench he had, so it doesn't matter. And he has a babe, so I think the score here would be pretty
so
bad.
There's a chance that something doesn't come back. It's not guaranteed.
Or like Necro with 4 turns is like super easy to score.
The thing is, right? If he, I can't. I'm struggling to see a stall that doesn't just get bolted.
Yeah, like both situations are kind of bad.
But yeah, the problem is sidestep's the issue, right? He doesn't know which way to do this. He's going to have to take a GFI blitz.
I think I would just blitz the other way.
Just sidestep into block the lanes, so it's.
I think I just would just block the blitz the other wolf, not the sidestep one.
Yeah. Yeah, that works as well. That actually makes a lot more sense. Yeah, why would you do what I was suggesting?
So, yeah, I know the killers are scary, but you might as well not take the risk of doing that GFI. He tried to GFI against the killer and he kind of beat him in the ass a little bit. So.
Yeah.
All right, armor good
Lane
for the
clear.
wolves. I think that's
actually, no, not really, because he's got to take a GFI to get out of the way now. So that means he probably should have gone from the.
Why did he follow?
Yeah, why did he do that? He should have based into the white and then done it, and then stayed. That was the right thing to do.
Yeah, that was probably better. But I guess the white could like
really
clear him.
Another
Though.
2+.
The white could clear him with a 1D.
No, it makes a 3+ dodge and a GFI, so it's horrific now, and he has to do it because he spent his whole turn setting this up. So Joppa's now made his bed and has to lie in it. Here we go.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there's pause for dramatic effect. I like it.
This is like instant bolt though.
Oh no, he's trusting in the eye cage. We have an eye cage, ladies and gentlemen. Exciting time.
Feels like an instant bolt to me.
Oh yeah, of course it is. The wizard's getting warmed up as we speak.
He's like doing some squats on the sideline, like drinking some water, just like rubbing his hands.
He just set up a tuning rod to like channel the lightning.
Yeah.
So it's good. Watch it fizzle though. Spite of all that.
He can. The problem is he cannot really beast. I guess he can punch with the rotor on a 1D and then get the beast through.
I'm just gonna throw another rotor 1 dice.
That's good.
To free the beast.
Yeah, that's good enough.
What, he followed? Oh no, the beast has a friend still. Yeah, sorry, I'm behind the play as usual. Okay, that was a good beast.
That's good too.
Save this. Yeah. And then you just brace with the killer. I don't think you move him. Do you move the killer? I like tying down the flesh golem myself, but works. So.
Where's he gonna go? Ooh, this is
fireball.
Ooh, fireball time. This kind of feels like fireball to me.
The thing is, there's guard all around the ball, so if you don't get the guard down, then the sack is still difficult. Yeah, we're not wizarding.
Okay, he's saving it for overtime. Okay, I don't know about that. Like, why would you save the wizard for overtime and use all your rerolls?
Yeah, feels weird. Well, we just red dices and praise.
Okay, that works.
In overtime format, but it gets the job done.
Oh my god!
Picking that one up.
End of turn fireball. End of turn fireball. Do it. End of turn fireball.
Potentially. It's worse than the start of turn fireball, though. It's strictly worse. Okay, that's a development. No rerolls for Michaels.
Now dodge on the dirty player. Interesting.
But if you look at where the Agi 3 is, if it's just all in the hands of the killer Pestigor, who's moving 5 now. All the Rosses are behind the play.
Yeah, that was weird. Like using their last reroll, but not the wizard.
I think it's fair to say it's been a weird couple of turns from these guys. I don't think either of them are happy with what's happened over the last 2 turns.
Alright, that's not a knockdown.
You
can take the block and try for the POW.
Yeah, that's what he's thinking.
I think he probably should.
I think we were all kind of expecting some sort of wizard action, and when Michaels didn't do it, Joppa was like, oh, maybe I have more time than I thought. But get the power the second time of asking. Nothing doing though. 3+3+ is the line. Unless you want to blitz off. And you can blitz off, you can base the flesh golem from behind and... Oh, now it gets difficult. That shouldn't have been a block. Oops.
I guess he wanted to pick up with the rotor again. That's why he did that.
I mean, the bolt is still a threat, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the rotor is... Joe the Stink is... Oh my god, dodge fails. So we're going after the wolf.
Yeah, dodge blitz. Doesn't get him down. And now there's no pickup. Well, I guess we can still 3+ again. And this is...
Saving this.
Okay.
Oh, he tries to pick up.
Gets the pickup. Alright.
Okay, I feel like with the beast covering it, with stand firm...
Not really. There's a hole on the back. Like, you can punch with the golem and then free up the other golem and then blitz with the other golem. It's super easy. Like, I guess it is one... Gotta get a knockdown with one zombie, so that's the only bad part, I guess. But it is a pretty sexy fireball here, too.
Yeah, that's the thing. I was thinking about maybe just standing up the roster, but a good fireball would end Joppa's playoff run, so... Yeah, he gets back into the eye cage, the based eye cage.
Are we gonna red dice again?
You might think about it.
I think
it's another turn. Joppa's got 2 turns to react to a wizard now. And I think he's going to be able to break through this werewolf.
No wizard again. He really wants to save the wizard for overtime. I don't know why. Or like last turn.
Michael really doesn't fancy his chances of stopping this now.
Fireball yourself, yeah. Okay, we're gonna put the golems in there, I guess. That's not bad either.
Imagine you've already won. You just bought your ball carrier when you're like 2-0 up, just to flex. That might be the latest thing for me to do.
So he's just gonna do the free up the other golem play and gonna put both stand firms over there. So that's nice.
Yeah, good idea. Who needs a wizard when you just got good old fashioned stand firm? It's a GFI though, which is very scary.
Yeah. Gotta do it though to get the guard in there.
Yeah, you gotta make the play, and it works. Guard is in. Okay.
1D, he tried. I don't think he should have tried that 1D because there was guard on the killer. I guess he could have blitz.
Did he know that was a 1 dice?
Yeah, he knew. He probably knew.
Yeah. I think he was. Yeah, I guess he did blitz the killer for 2 dice with tackle.
What?
Oh, that sticks.
Goodbye, Wolf. It's only badly hurt, I think. But no region.
Yeah. Looks like we're probably going to see 2 more Claw Mighty Blow hits at least this turn to weather. Joppa has just managed to get through this. It looks like.
Yeah.
He still has to deal with the golems. If he can deal with the golems, he's... Oh, okay.
That's not a way to deal with the golems, though.
No, that's not how you deal with the golems.
Golems MVP these playoffs. I've seen them work so well so many times. It's crazy.
I might be wrong, but I feel like blitzing the guard one with the spare Nurgle warrior was correct there, because then you still have a shot at hitting the block one down. But I don't know. Because the last thing you want to do is take a 3+ dodge, because those fail all the time.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Is this even Bolt territory now? If the killer goat stays on his feet, we're gonna go all the way around now. GFI is good, and we find a PAL, so it does just about work for Joppa there. The other way of doing it. I think my way involved one less GFI, but the end result is the same. The dice.
I think now you bolt the rotor and then dodge out blitz, or like maybe not even dodge out. You could dodge out blitz the killer, or just blitz him on a 1d2 die there.
Yeah, I mean, we still have Hector the Distasteful is in range.
Yeah, if he wants to use his wizard. I don't know if he wants to.
I think Michaels might be throwing.
It is time.
He has no rerolls. He has no rerolls. The odds of him doing well in overtime are reduced.
Yeah.
He's got a 2 reroll deficit.
And with one less wolf, he is gonna have probably. He could have the mana advantage, but it is kind of. Ooh, okay.
I think that's a touchdown, right?
I think
Michaels trying to turn you.
I think that means he's.
Ooh.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know. I'd be scared all of a sudden. I'd be worried about the Michaels 2-turn if I'm a Nurgle coach. But I mean, consider the defense that Joppa played in the first half. You know, it would have to be a marked improvement. But then again, was he really trying to defend in the first half? Like, maybe we haven't seen the best of his defense.
Yeah, he can actually now bolt the warrior, punch the killer, and then blitz the rotor if he stays there.
Lumi pointing out that I'm massively overreacting because there's no rerolls and disturbing presence in play, which is fair enough. And also, there's no realistic place to keep this safe, so I think it just has to score.
Definitely, this game went a little bit off the rails after that first half. It felt like pretty secure for Michaels to do well, and then yeah, pretty interesting.
Ever since Michaels went all in on the gang foul in the middle and gave up field position, and then Joppa responded by ignoring the flesh golem and leaving the ball open. It got very weird very quickly, but it's been interesting. It's been fun to look at.
Maybe he's madding out the chances of the Necro without rerolls to scoring 2 turns. Okay, he's gonna take it.
Yeah, I think that was the
I think
option.
after dodging there, he had to.
Step away.
Yeah.
Okay.
On the bench. It's 1 KO. Back from the Nurgle, so they're gonna be down
Good work.
1 player, I think. 10 versus 11.
Yeah. 10 for the Nurgle, I think. Yeah, 10v11 with 10v12 at the moment. The Necro are going to get LOS hits as well, so this could diminish further.
Yeah, and considering how well they have been doing against these rotors, definitely.
Yeah, these ones
nice.
have not had a good time of it so far.
And there's plenty of Mighty Blow on this team, so it's 2 whites that can punch down. Depending, I guess the only problem with that is like you probably don't want to punch rotors with whites because you want them forward.
Yeah, that's the one thing protecting the rotters at the moment is how seriously does Michaels take this 2 turns?
Wall carrier? No, this wall's not the wall carrier, and no one's MNG.
Only 1 wolf now, which is nice. But
From their Nurgle. Yeah, the Nurgle had their ball carrier out for this game. Yeah, that's right.
Ball carrier with I think
2 hits.
It was a good ball carrier. It had all the relevant mutations and all the perk. Had lodge, you know, solid piece.
I believe it's on the side of the Nurgle. Yes, +1 for the Nurgle on the fame.
Yep. And did give them a reroll, so fame helping.
Right, so is Michaels gonna go for the 2 turn or just gonna try to foul rotors again?
I think he has to have a good go at the 2 turn.
Yeah, this looks like a 2 turn to me. He has the wolf up there.
He has to give it enough of a go that Nurgle exposes positionals for hits.
Well,
And then he can just pivot out of it and foul something important.
We can now pick up with the wolf if we want to.
Yeah, it's a nice kick. But we don't have a reroll, so I'd rather pick up with sure hands as we see another rotter.
But the problem is, if you pick up with the sure hands, you have to probably hand off anyways. So that's just like adding one extra roll. Okay, well, rotters are crap apparently.
Who knew?
Whites are just bullying these rotters.
Clues in the name.
And I think we're gonna get a nice hit on the warrior here too. Looks like the middle one.
Oh wow, yeah, we're going all in on the basing. Which makes sense, because...
Yeah, we're gonna try to get through the left side, I think.
Yeah. That's kind of interesting. I guess with the kick, but like... The Pestigor's on the... on this hand side. Oh, right, we're gonna put the LOS. That's puzzling.
I didn't expect that. I expected him to go for the Dauntless Blitz here or something. Ah.
Oh, 1 in 9.
Oh no! Why would you do that block? Oh no! Why? Move your goal first.
Michaels, it doesn't remove a lot of roster, of course it does.
Oh no!
It exposes a few pieces here.
That didn't do anything for this turn.
Guard White is exposed.
Oh no! Well, yeah, not scoring anymore.
Nope. This is going to overtime format. For sure. Alright.
Yeah, and he's giving up two free hits and a blitz. Probably both golems are gonna get punched this turn.
You'd have to, yeah, you have to think so.
Blitz with the killer on the block guy.
Yeah, and then follow into, well, actually, I was about to say follow into, but he might stand down.
Yeah. You can do it around, go around. I guess he's a GFI because movement 5 killer. But he can GFI blitz the guard.
You can take a hit on a wife instead of a golem and forego the other claw MB hit, but feels like a waste.
I think he should take every hit he can take here, especially in golems.
Yeah, stand firm is the main problem. Also, you know, no rerolls. It's a block piece that you've gotten rid of, so things get more and more dangerous for Michaels when it comes to like navigating a turn. Just push goal. Zombies once again doing their bit.
That's a weird not stand firm.
Yeah.
Because then he gives him the movement for free.
I guess he might just pile on anyway. Oh, not with the KO. They'll have to stay now to enable the other hit. Alright, can we get both golems off? No, we can't.
Kyrie's not dead.
No.
What? There's overtime. And there's a Babe.
Yep. OT and Babe in play. Not blitzing with Claw Mighty Blow feels off to me.
No, he's gonna blitz zombie. Rotter again. He wants to kill all the rotters. Which is fair, like it gives him numbers.
Palm, right?
Yeah, I think he's going for the... I was just joking.
I honestly, I couldn't pick it up, sorry. Had a bit of luck there.
No rerolls there. Gets another hit though.
I don't think
gotta get a Sorby. Doesn't really matter though. I get him anyways.
Makes the potential foul slightly worse.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
But Bribe's gone. That player's away.
That's the half
anyway. So that is the half. Unless we want to try something here. It looks like we're going to go for a DP foul on a roster to try and skew the numbers, which makes sense.
Kill all the rotters.
Lineman supremacy established. Oh no, there we go. Rest finally entered the game.
Yeah.
That's the
Now,
second removal that Nurgle have gotten to stick.
yeah, now he needs the
Entire
KO
map.
to work. You know he's gonna be a down one
Big
player.
Babe.
Oh,
Yeah,
there we go.
Big Babe comes in. No worries.
And no Rotter's back. Okay.
Yeah,
This is let's see who gets the kick. This could be like if Necro get the kick. This is pretty well they get the ball. This is pretty nice for them. I think it was the Necro. It flashed for a bit. Yeah, it's gonna be the Necro with the ball, guys, and with a big man advantage. So the only problem is we don't have rerolls.
And the Wizard.
Yeah.
So it's looking pretty grim for my channel points. I was gonna say, are there any Australians in the chat at the moment? Because I don't know, watching this Necro team is like watching Pajara back because they keep getting KO'd, but they just keep standing back up again, and they're gonna win probably.
Yeah.
Just through sheer tenacity and force of regen, and the zombies just being the superior linemen. It's excellent. Alright.
Turn one.
I guess it's like it's like 4 AM in the Big O, so
Bolt the killer instantly. First turn.
yeah. Statement bolt.
Nah, don't worry guys, he's gonna get a reroll on the kickoff event.
He doesn't have fame. It has to be a lucky roll.
When you go like 0 rerolls into overtime, you always get a reroll back. Nope.
Quick snap.
Quick snap.
Doesn't change too much, right?
No. Unless you want to move this white to punch this rotor instead. I don't know if he... I guess he can free up this zombie from the beast.
Which is nice.
Yeah. That works. Not too bad.
But honestly, right, you have the man advantage. There must be, I guess because of Claw Mighty Blow, there'd be a temptation just to trade off pieces. Because you've got the advantage, at least in a couple of turns' time when the ball's up. But...
yeah, in a couple of turns, he can get more rotors out. He can maybe just base the warriors and like get through for free.
Yeah, he's not done yet.
Okay. Block. Pylon.
Instant pylon. The tenacity, the audacity of that rotter to not be armor breaker. Punished.
Are we gonna push him? Yeah, we are gonna push him into the zombie. Kill all the rotters.
This is the king rotter, the DP rotter, the prize target. Alright. Well, more pushes. But it does get us yet another...
2 more hits. Or even 3.
Or 3, yeah.
No.
But not needed.
Foul? No. No need to foul. Maybe? I don't think so. You don't foul that stun. Never foul stuns.
Probably not. Not when you already have a man advantage.
He's a little bit like splitting himself out though, which is weird.
Yeah. He's sort of going either side of the beast.
Oh, okay. We are actually gonna try to kill this rotor. Wow.
Alright. I think he's just gonna. I think Michael's plan is just to let Joppa decide how he wants to commit and then just go the other way. But currently Joppa's perfectly symmetrical, so might just buy him eternity. Remember, Joppa just needs to survive, he doesn't have to score. So the fact that there's only one Agi 3-piece on its feet right now is pretty much irrelevant if he can get the ball down.
Yeah, I hate that foul too, Rick. I don't like it. I think that was necessary. You already have like two rotors stunned for this next turn. They're not gonna be relevant. You can position again after and like deal with them as you want to position, and then you just risk getting one guy out and lose a little bit of your advantage.
Yeah. All right. Joppa's going to base up.
Yeah,
It looks
he
like he's
doesn't
going to
have
go after a flash golem.
much more than that. He's gonna try to kill this golem. Blitz the golem! Blitz the rotor. Oh, that's a good KO though.
Stop. Alright. It does need to be something like one removal a turn at least for the Nurgle if they're going to stand a chance
Problem though
here.
is that he's gonna have to get this beast to actually move. Because if not, left side is super free. Even if he can move this warrior to the middle, that's still super easy for the Necro to rotate to the left and position into the Nurgle's half, and with a wizard in hand, they can be in scoring range. Yeah, well, Beast did get through, so that's good. That's really, really good for Joppa. That was a clutch stupid.
Very clutch. It's difficult for Joppa to do too much more here in terms of positioning.
I think I would have even like based these zombies with a warrior. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a forward moving zombie. I don't know why you would base there. He's going back.
I guess.
He wants to like remove all this Nurgle team before winning this game. Feels like that's the plan for Michaels.
Yeah, it does feel like Michaels is toying with Joppa here a little bit. I guess he just wants to knock down a couple. He wants to just knock down at least one or two of the warriors. I don't know.
Okay, we're going right. Why?
Facing the beast is
well,
implies
yeah.
that you're going right.
He is. I guess he is isolating the beast now on a zombie, so that's not too bad.
I feel like if he was doing that, he should have just based the goat as well. Actually, no. Sorry, of course he can't base the goat. There's a beast.
No blitz with the Claw Mighty either. Ah. So where's this blitz gonna come?
Because the bull is... Oh, it's pretty safe. Like
Dauntless blitz? On
yeah, it has to
GFIs?
be at this point. It's probably going to be a Dauntless blitz into one of these two Nurgle warriors and then block the other one with the zombie if it goes well, and then that's two Nurgle warriors on the floor in the middle. Just work from there. Either that or yeah, GFIs to get the stand firm.
I don't like that he's pushing himself into doing this Dauntless hit though. He did get it, but I don't like it. He got set up for not using Dauntless. Okay, another injury. Okay.
Another regen.
Oof, these whites though. That's a dead too. That's a dead too. Just trading big boys.
Yeah.
And then we base there, yeah.
He's
so
traded. He's got rid of one of the stand firm, and what he needs to do is just bolt something and knock something else down, and that's game, set, and match, I think.
Yeah, he should be able to get through this pretty easily now. He can blitz the wolf, yeah. That's not too bad. It is GFIs though. With GFIs to blitz the wolf.
This is what the rerolls are for.
And then you get surfed next turn, so it's kinda scary.
I wonder if he's wishing he had break tackle instead of grab on the beast for spots like this. Anyway. Finally injure a zombie on turn 18.
Well, we got one turn 1 though. Remember that he got the kill into regen, so but that's the second one. But that zombie got better, so it doesn't count.
He's praying for a break on this zombie. No dice there, and we're all out of pieces to cover this off. So this needs to be the Blitz of Legends.
Yeah. GFIs are scary though. He gets a knockdown.
He gets it.
That guy's also a Nurgle, so.
Does he follow this for an extra 2 dice hit?
Yeah.
Injury though.
Ooh. Probably it's like the whites are still in a great spot. What was the injury?
Yeah, the whites should have it here, even though both wolves are now gone.
Just a body code, right?
I think I'm taking a 1 dice hit on the zombie here just to try and get another removal. But
Oh
for good measure.
no. Okay.
Yeah, for about a second time resting.
That was scary. Yeah,
I
you,
think
now you
follow
can
this.
base.
Follow this with the stab turn.
Yeah, base the white.
Gets an important armor break there.
I think he needs to bolt now. I
Yeah,
think.
bolt go and run, and you're done. Yeah, bolt is in. Bolt is good because this is obviously not a scaling team, so the wizard actually works.
Run forward,
And
put the zombie on the goat,
be it.
and then blitz
And then
this
type
guy.
GG into chat.
Put the other white forward, blitz this guy with Dauntless, and then put that white forward too. Easy.
Michael knows what he's doing. He'll be able to close this one out.
Oh, saving the whiz worked out in the end.
Yeah, it did.
Kinda scary going into overtime though. Like he could have maybe stopped the overtime.
I don't know. I don't think it was that scary because Wizard against the team with such a depleted Nurgle team.
Yeah.
I guess if Nurgle attacked and found removals, he still had a Wizard and he still had a Wolf.
I think now you blitz. Try to get this warrior to base the other whites, then blitz with the killer from the floor and base with tackle.
Yeah, base with tackle is the only hope now.
You can force the 3+ dodge with
yeah,
tackle.
I mean, there's no rerolls, so in theory. So what are you saying? Sorry, so you're blocking the golem and then moving the rotter? Or are we blocking with the beast? And moving
I think just blocking the golem first is better. Because you can... Oh, well, apparently not.
With the beast.
No!
Oh no, with the Nurgle warrior, alright.
Why?
Okay.
The beast has to GFI.
Freeze up for the beast. For a downtown GFI.
I would have done
like
warrior into golem, see if you
GFI.
can free the rotter, right? If you don't get the rotter, then you block with the beast to free the warrior so that you can base up there.
Yeah.
The other way around.
I think just a base will do, because the blitz has to be on the goat, so... Especially if this white gets knocked down by the Nurgle warrior, then it's...
I don't think I like that too much, Techie, because if you blitz the white with stand firm, kind of sucks, and then it's harder to knock him down. And also, then you leave the zombie free. Who's gonna base that zombie? No one. It's gonna be tough to actually get someone to base that zombie. And then that zombie just blitzes the killer out, and then the wall just scores. So it's better to like force the tackle into the wall, I think.
It's a nice to take. Is there a case for following that just so that they can't move?
I don't think it matters.
On the floor. Is it going to be that important? I don't know.
I don't think it matters that the movement for that white anymore.
I think it's a big deal. Well, it all comes down to this now, I think. In even best case scenario, there is just a 1-die push off to score. So.
It does help out. I don't think I would have done it push hitting that white right now, Saitlan. I would have done it later. Because he could like dodge and get guard over there.
Looks like we're beast GFIing.
If he did like a crazy play, like put the guy here or something, I don't know. Yeah. Golem's too strong. Ooh, that's a dead golem though. Goodbye, watch that game, listed you done. He's fine though. No. Oh. They GFI with the beast of Nurgle now. That's kinda scary.
Do you still move first? Do you blitz first now? Well, we're moving first. Here we go.
Yeah, that's actually a consideration, just blitzing with a 1D instead of doing that. But I guess you really want to tag this white.
I think the only way this play is halfway good is if you can base the white, so I don't think it matters at the end of the day.
Yeah, definitely needs to base the white for anything. So. Oh, here comes the blitz from the floor. Please click blitz. Make that mistake. Oh, he doesn't have jump.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's a blitz off the floor. All he needs to do is just double tap the zombie.
Yeah, I just had bad
Ow.
experience recently with Joppa doing that from the floor and not blitzing. Oh, we get a zombie again. Only a
And
stun.
I'm very zombie. Okay.
Yeah.
Ice. Do KO.
Oh, KO, okay.
Nice KO, nice KO. You can't base up.
So 3+. It's gotta be a 3+, nothing else to do. No one has movement to do anything else. The blitz with the ball carry is a 3+ also, so might as well just do the dodge instead. And not get claw blow.
Was there a case for Joppa going for the dodge out and then an extra GFI to get horizontal? Because there was nothing else.
Nah. No, this is good enough, I think. That was a little like you force your opponent to do
Yeah,
the...
because it's still
there we
best
go.
case it pushes off. Anyway. GG. Michaels takes it. Nurgle out. Joppa not being able to outlast.
Yeah, and Lumi's right. If he does that, you are rolling more dice to get in front, and then Michaels just does the blitz on the killer to the push, and it's also a 3+, so it doesn't really change Michael's chances.
True. Anyway, Rotter
Alright.
MVP. Ironic.
Poor Rotters, they were there. They got bullied so hard this game. It's crazy.
Hey.
Zombies just like, we are better than you. Okay, I'll pay up, guys. Don't worry, I'll pay up.
My channel points. So sad. Well, to be fair, in the course of this cast, I managed to recoup about 400 channel points worth, so it's all good.
Nice.
So
Made in Chernobyl won, right, guys?
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh,
Walk in the
okay.
park, eh? Nice bet.
We have an impromptu winner of the match in the chat over here.
Yep. Congratulations.
That was a game.
Thank you.
Zombies.
Did you guys have fun?
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Great. We got to watch zombies just dominate the pitch. Great time. Honestly, no, it was a fun game to watch. Enjoyed it.
That was tense to play.
Yeah, those zombies definitely were a little bit of doing a little bit of a racial crime against the Rotters this game. So that was pretty
he really didn't have one.
pretty tough.
The whole
on the poor
thing-
Rotters.
Break on the day.
The whole thing coming to a 3+ just killed me inside. I was just like, oh god. Oh god, here we go.
Big 3+ roll. Yeah, I think what's happened is the Nurgle got all those removals just to pad their stats in these last couple of turns and put pressure on. But yeah,
And
close game.
how many times were you tempted to use your wizard, Michaels?
Not really,
Not really?
until that
Was it-
last spot there, because I didn't really have anywhere good to like bolt. Like I had good fireballs towards the end of the second half, but that just felt bad, and I had no one with sure hands and no rerolls, and I was like, nope. So I really needed a stun on that piling on pest at the end, so that he couldn't have done that, make me dodge away on a 3 to win.
Yeah.
But I didn't get it. Or I needed to move my white one over to the right. So I think that was a screw up on my part. So that the beast would have had to make 2 GFIs to tag him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I think there was things we were spotting for both coaches, but it's easy when you're not playing to spot.
Yeah, exactly.
Looks like that.
Right.
Well, I think both
No,
guys
I just-
played pretty well.
I just
Definitely.
wanted to pop in and thank you guys for covering it. I'm going to jump out again, but yeah, thanks a bunch, Walker. You've been fun to watch cast my games. I'll give the VOD a watch later after you end the stream. So
Thanks, man. Definitely, you put a couple of really good games to watch. So I'm definitely glad I picked them up.
Yeah, it was a thriller, especially with the tents with the all the guard eye cages. We were wondering whether you'd pull the trigger on the eye cage to try and punish the meme.
I think he thought I wouldn't do it. I don't know.
Yeah, it was a fun time. But anyway.
Well, I'll pop out and let you guys do your thing. But thanks again and take care.
Yeah, you too. Have a nice.
You too.
Have a nice
Congrats.
day, man. What a gracious victor! Instantly, like I was actually about to say, I wonder how long it's going to take for Michaels to get here to say hi.
Yeah,
He's right here.
I was expecting
Love
that too. But yeah, guys, that was pretty fun. Thank you everyone for joining. Especially thanks Losre for joining up on the cast. Was a
Thanks for
great
having me
watch.
on as opposed to more prestigious co-casters. I'm glad to have been given the chance.
Yeah, I don't think I'm too prestigious. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. Definitely a good game to watch. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get any more games, but for today, guys, there's gonna be another one with Marvelous Creatures, REBBL boys coming in through, and then versus Berry Guilds. Harrison's and Misty covering that probably like in about 2 hours and a half. So if you guys want to watch more playoffs, that's gonna be there today, and then I think from then it's just gonna go all the way to Thursday with a couple of games over there. I'm gonna be co-casting with Harrison on another match, and then
Good luck with that.
I don't think I have any other games here on the channel. I'll definitely be around with some CC and other stuff. If anyone wants to watch that. And congrats on everyone that got channel points, I guess. You can use them in the few things I have on the channel point thing. And I guess I will see you guys later.